Every great leader knows this. Why don't you? The power to draw people in, to make them not just hear, but feel every word you say. It's not luck or natural charisma. It's a skill, a crafted edge that leaves people captivated and craving more. You've seen it in those who light up rooms, who command attention effortlessly. But here's the secret. They weren't born with it, and neither were you. Today, I'll show you how to cultivate that kind of presence, not with fake tricks or cheesy lines, but by the end of this video, you'll know how to develop a psychotic charm so magnetic, it'll feel almost unfair. Are you ready to unlock it? 1. The polarized persona technique. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been drawn to someone who seemed like two completely different people at once? Like they could crack a joke one second and then drop a deep cutting insight the next? That's polarized persona in action. A mix of opposites that keeps people endlessly intrigued. Why it works. People crave contrast. It feels unpredictable, almost intoxicating, because they're constantly trying to figure you out. How to do it. Start with your baseline personality, whether it's humor, calmness, or energy. Then, deliberately introduce its opposite. If you're usually calm and measured, throw in a burst of unexpected passion. If you're loud and funny, pull back with a moment of quiet intensity. Think about someone like a professor who can explain something serious, but suddenly drops a hilarious one-liner. It's disarming and memorable. For the next 3 days, pick a contrasting trait to your usual style. Experiment with flipping between the two in different situations, and watch how people react. 2. Here's a paradox. We're told to be confident to impress others, but the most magnetic people show flashes of vulnerability. And not just any vulnerability, the kind that feels raw and dangerous, but still deeply controlled. Why it works. It makes you relatable and captivating. You're not just a perfect persona. You're someone real, yet untouchable. People respect that balance. How to do it. Share a failure or insecurity, but make sure it's one you've overcome. For example, I used to be terrified of public speaking, but then I started treating it like a game of chess. Combine this with confidence. You're not seeking pity. You're owning your narrative. Pro tip. Avoid oversharing. 3. Let me tell you a secret. Most people don't remember what you say. They remember how you made them feel. And one of the quickest ways to make people feel anything is through your voice. Why it works. A voice that's deliberate and controlled commands attention. When you speak with intention, people instinctively lean in because it feels like what you're saying matters. How to do it. Slow down. Silence between words isn't awkward. It's powerful. It gives your ideas weight. Use tonal shifts. Drop your voice lower at key points for authority, and soften it when you want to sound relatable. Record yourself talking about a topic you care about. Then replay it and identify moments where a pause or tonal shift could add impact. 4. The predatory observation method. Ever been around someone who seems to know exactly what to say to make you laugh, calm down, or even question yourself? That's the power of observation, and it's like having a social cheat code. Why it works. Most people are so focused on themselves in conversations that they miss what's happening around them. If you train yourself to observe first and speak second, you'll know more about someone than they know about themselves. How to do it. During a conversation, focus 80% of your attention on the other person. Watch their body language, micro-expressions, and tone. Repeated words, gestures, or topics they light up about. Use what you learn subtly. For instance, if someone's nervous, mirror their tone, but slow it down slightly to make them feel safe. Pro tip. Silence is your best tool. People hate filling silence, so they'll reveal more than they mean to. 5. Think about your favorite TV show. The best episodes always end with a cliffhanger, right? You're left wanting more. That's the exact effect you create when you master strategic absence. Why it works. Absence amplifies value. How to do it. Leave at the height of a good interaction. For example, after making everyone laugh, excuse yourself gracefully instead of waiting for the moment to fizzle. Stay off the radar occasionally. When people ask, keep your reason vague but intriguing. I've been working on something important. Pro tip: return with new stories or ideas. Your absence should feel like an upgrade, not a disappearance. Psychotic charm isn't about being fake, it's about stepping into your own power and learning how to use it. These techniques aren't just tricks. They're ways to amplify the best parts of yourself. You'll go from being someone people like to someone they can't stop thinking about. So what are you waiting for? Start small and let the transformation begin.